These are things you should never do for a woman, no matter how madly in love you are with her. And number one on my list is abandoning your career, your passion, your pursuit, your goals for a woman. Abandoning your career for a woman. Don't do it. No matter how madly in love you are with a woman, don't abandon your dreams, your career, or don't put your career on pause for a woman. I have seen so many men, they did not go to school, but they want to train a woman. I've seen so many men, they did not go to school, but they want to give a woman the highest form of education. Not just a woman, but their girlfriend, someone they are not married to. That is not good. All right, you have to position yourself as a man. You have to put yourself in a stable state first, and when it is now in your capacity, and when it is now you have all the money to train a woman, you can. But not for a guy who hasn't found his feet yet, who haven't even built himself up yet. Now you are abandoning your own to support a girl's dream, or abandoning your own because you are so madly in love with her. You cannot focus on your academics again. You cannot focus on your career. You rather spend time wallowing with her, making love, playing romance. You don't have that pursuit again. So don't do it. Don't abandon your career. What gives you joy? What drives you? Your dreams? What makes you happy? Abandoning your career is just like abandoning what makes you happy. Abandoning your career is just like, pausing your life, because that is your essence. Your career should be your essence. Your dream should be your, the reason for your existence. So abandoning it for a woman, makes sense. So I must tell you the fact. It does not make sense at all. And don't do it. Alright? Don't do it. Because at the end of the day, for a woman you are not even married to, you are going to shoot yourself in the leg when you do such. So don't do it. And that is my number one. Alright? Another one is just more like it. And that is abandoning your work. What puts food on your table? This one now is just career you are pursuing. But now you have a work. But now you have what puts food on your table. Now you are abandoning it or taking it with levity. Taking it, doing it nonchalantly. Doing it recklessly because you are in love with a woman. This one happens very well. Maybe you are a businessman. You just manage come shop. You are in your shop. Once you just come in the morning, you sample your market. You have just locked your shop to go be with a woman and tell your neighbors to look after your shop for you. Abandoning your work to go and play romance. Abandoning your work to go and be with a woman. Or abandoning your work because you found out that the woman is rich. You now have to pause your own, no matter how little that work is, no matter how little is feeding you, no matter how little the money that comes from it is. Abandoning it because you have a rich girlfriend or she acclaimed herself to be rich. You are now taking your own life with levity. You abandon it, focusing on a woman's money, a woman that you are not even married to. You pause your life. So when she just wake up tomorrow and tell you, I am no longer interested, you will now have to go and start your own life from the beginning, because you have lost everything, because you have paused everything, you have kept everything on hold. Probably those your customers have left you because you are not serious about your work, because you are nonchalant about your work. I see this one happens every time. You come out of the shop and have locked your shop in the morning or in the midday to go and be in a chalet, to go and be in a hotel, to go and be in a bar. In the day, not this one is not in the night, with a woman. Or in your shop, you are taking your shop with levity. You wouldn't mind bringing your girlfriend in your shop for the whole day. You are there playing love, doing romance, maybe a customer will come, you will not be giving the customer half attention, because your full attention is with the girl. You will not be giving the customer a half attention. Wetin you wan buy, and if you no wan buy, you leave her now. You leave her because you think you are busy with your girlfriend in your shop. Business is business, and it's supposed to be business, and relationship is relationship. If you want to, if you want to do relationship, not at the expense of your business at your work. And most times this ones happens for a girl you are not even married to, because if it's your wife that knows that you have responsibility at home, she wouldn't come and be playing with you, be doing love in the shop, because she knows that if money don't come out, nobody go chop for house. So most times this ones happens to men who are still in the dating game, who are not married. You bring your girlfriend, and if it happens to be a shop or a business that has to do with women, it will become a problem, because the insecurity will be there. You will not be free to relate with your customers. You will not be free to attend to your female customer, because your girlfriend is there, thereby having commotion. Your girlfriend having commotion with the customers, it can even chase them away. So business and pleasure cannot work in the same line. Business and pleasure cannot work in the same pace. You have to demarcate it. You have to keep them aside, because sometimes if you are doing that thing in your shop and your shop falls down, she will move on to the next one. She will move on to the next one, and that is on 100, and that is on period. She will move on to the next one, because at the end of the day, she is there for the money. If the money is not forthcoming, you cannot take care of her, so she will move on to the next one. So that is another thing you should not do for a woman. Giving your business divided attention. Don't do it. Giving your business a divided attention because of a woman. All right? Or abandoning your business, your job, what puts food on your table as a man, because of a woman, abandoning it. Don't do it. You are going to shoot yourself in the leg. All right? It's not going to be palatable. And that is my number 2. Number 3 is emptying your bank account just to prove to her that you love her. Emptying your bank account, your life savings, just to prove to her that you love her. Let me tell you, money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy a woman's heart, no matter how you try. And women are moved by emotions. You may give her money today, and it's just a random guy that stood up for her, from his seat, for her to make herself comfortable. Maybe she's in a public place standing, and the guy just stood up. That emotion, that feeling, he actually stood up for me from his seat. Automatically the girl will be falling in love with that broke guy, just because he stood up for her to sit down. All right? So women are moved by emotion. They have emotion swing, mood swing. All right? So you may be giving money, no matter how much you have given. It's just a random guy that smiled at her. Only the way he smiled at me. So you cannot use money to please a woman. You cannot please a woman. Empty your life savings or your bank account just to prove to her that you love her. It's a no. Don't do it. No matter how madly in love you are with her, you can always give your woman something. You can always provide for your woman, but not going into bankruptcy just because you want to prove to her that you love her. Don't go into bankruptcy because you want to prove to a woman that you love her. That one is going to be bad, though. Because at the end of the day, as humans, we would move on. We are not going to wait for you. We are not going to weep for you, because decisions is personal. All right? And that is my number 3. Number 4 on my list is, don't give a woman what you cannot forgo, what you cannot forfeit, what you cannot get yourself 3 times at least. What you have not gotten yourself at least 3 times, don't give it to a woman. Don't buy a woman the things that you cannot buy for yourself. Some men go about buying phones, meanwhile they are not even using a good phone. buying lands, houses, properties. Anything you cannot buy for yourself at least 3 times. Anything you cannot forget. Even wig. There are some men that will use their life savings to buy a woman expensive wig. Alright? Anything that you cannot forget, even if she breaks up with you or you cannot forgo, don't do it for a woman. Sometimes you should love yourself, be selfish to yourself. That is why most times when you break up with these girls, or when these girls breaks up with you, you want all the things you have bought for them back, because it is big in your eyes. Because it is big in your eyes. Because you've seen it that you cannot forgo it, you cannot forfeit it, you cannot forget it. Don't do it for a woman. To avoid embarrassment, to avoid belittling yourself when you ask these things back, it's not good. Alright? So don't buy for a woman what you cannot buy for yourself. If you haven't used iPhone, don't buy iPhone for a woman. If you haven't used a car, I have even seen some men, they don't have a car, but they have already bought a woman a car, or they're already saving to buy a car for a woman. You can buy a car for your wife if that car, she will need it for her business, and you know that she's supporting in the family. You know she's supporting in the family, and you know you can buy the car for her. Anything that will help ease off the load that she's carrying in the family, you can do it for her. But buying a car for a woman you are not married to, you have not rode a car, you have not drive a car, you don't have a car, you are using your Legacy Benz and keke and bike or Uber, but you are buying a car for a woman that you are not married to because you are in love with her, you are truly in love with her, you save all your life to buy a car. Don't do it. Anything you cannot forgo, anything you have not bought yourself 3 times, in fact, don't buy it for a woman. Simple and short. And that is my number 4. Number 5 on my list is don't promise her marriage if you are not really sure that she is your life partner. I know you love her. Alright? The love is overflowing, and it may be mutual too. She may also love you, or it may even be love at first sight. Whichever way it is, make sure you are convinced in your heart, in your soul of soul, in your spirit of spirit, that she is the right one for you. Let your instinct tell you. Receive that. Let that feeling of assurance come in your heart that she is yours. All right, let that assurance come in your heart that she is yours. If you can pray, pray. If you can fast, fast. If you can fast, fast. But make sure that that person, you are not marrying her because of love at first sight, or you are not marrying her because you are feeling like you love her so much because you are just meeting her. The love is overflowing. Marriage is not a place to rush in and rush out, and it's not a place where you use cheating as a fallback, because most times when you start regretting, or when you start having that feeling of regret, if you cannot divorce, you now fall back to cheating. That is not what marriage is. Marriage is not a place to come and start cheating, start lying, start deceiving. So make sure it's a life journey, it's a lifetime thing. It's not a place to come and be regretting. So make sure your decisions are correct. Your instincts have told you that this is the woman for me. All right, so that you don't rush in and rush out, or use cheating as a fallback. I know also that marriage is not perfect. There are ups, there are downs. There are times when it's not even about love. There are times in marriage when the only thing that will hold both of you is friendship. It's just friendship. It's just that what is it called? That commitment. So if what you have for the girl was just only love, there was no friendship, there was no intentionality, there was no whether it's bad or good, I'm going to stay. That's having that consciousness that you are going to stay there, whether good or bad. If you don't have all of this, and what you just have for the girl is only love, when the love fades away, what is going to be the bedrock of that relationship, of that marriage? So whenever you are doing this, making these decisions, make sure it's coming from your soul of soul. All right, so don't promise a girl marriage if you are not truly sure or convinced that she is the one. No matter how madly in love you are with her, no matter how you love her, if you are not sure, if you are filled with emotion, allow yourself to calm down so that you don't make mistakes. All right, and that is my number 5. Number 6 and last on my list is don't give her all your time. Just like I said earlier, don't give her all your time, your energy. Don't always be at her beck and call. Have boundaries. Have, women love men that have boundaries, men that their yes is their yes and their no is their no, men that they cannot walk over. Women love them. And don't apologize for keeping your boundaries. If your boundaries makes you happy, don't apologize for keeping boundaries. Don't feel remorseful, don't feel bad. Make your decisions and stand by it. All right, make your decisions and stand by it. Don't fund her lifestyle at your expense. There are women that are consumers. There are women that have high taste. If you have such women, don't fund her. Don't encourage laziness, or don't encourage her to be spending your money anyhow when she's not working. Don't fund her lifestyle, because you are going into bankruptcy if you continuously do that. Because you are going into bankruptcy when you continuously do that. When you continuously fund her lifestyle, when you continuously buy that wig. She does not know what market is selling because she's not working, but yet her taste is up here, her standard is up here. All right, don't fund it. Don't fund it. These are bonus points. Don't encourage bad behaviors. If you have tolerated it once, twice, at the third time, stand by it. Make your decisions and let her know your decisions. All right, and let her know your decisions. Stand by it. Don't encourage bad behaviors over and over again. She must not cheat on you more than once. Maybe she has cheated on you once and came and apologized. You forgive her. If it happens the second time and it happens the third time, make your decisions and stand by it. Don't be a walkover. All right, and that is it on this one. Thank you so much for watching. I remain my humble self, Chika. Please stay tuned to my channel as I bring you tips for a healthy lifestyle. All right, see you in my next one. Bye.